Okay, that's better. That's better. Hey, love. Let's see, y'all can see and everything. Okay, all right. We in business. All right, what's up, y'all? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hello, Julia Washington. And hey, love, Queen. Hey, Teresa and Missy. What's up, y'all? So today I'm just freestyling. I'm just going, there's no particular message. Well, there is a particular message that a download that came to me like everywhere you go, if you're starting to see your masculine name, you're starting to see people that remind you of him. Everywhere you go, that's when you know you're closer to actually seeing him, feeling him, touching him, or her. Take what resonates. Hey, take what resonates. At the end, I'll do a few questions. One answer questions. One question per person. And one card answers. Excuse me. Where my water at? Knowing I need my water next to me. I got something else. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay. So what should I start with first? Oh, I'll see how the masculine is feeling about you currently on the 3D, like right now. What are you thinking right now on the 3D about you, about his divine feminine? What stage of union are you guys in? Have you met your twin flame? Are you on a twin flame journey? You caught alive from the beginning, simply me. Yay, I'm happy. Bless up. Alright, how does he feel about you right now? Retreat, wanting to get away. What's up? What else? How does he feel about his feminine? What's going on with his feminine? I've been getting a lot of island vibes too. I've been getting reminded. I want to go on a vacation. I want to get away. So what's happening? First of all, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's time to disconnect from the world. We got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your energy. Okay. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Mind you, that's how he feel right now. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And with the overall energy, we have getting to know each other, heart-to-heart conversation, and playfulness. With this could be the one. So, what I get from this spread, starting with retreat, I feel like this person wants to get away with you and reconnect with you. spend some time with you. This could talk about a walk in the park. This could talk about many different things, but this couple is actually in a wedding attire with engagement next to it. I feel like he does want to heal things with you. Right now, he's currently going through some things I feel like that he needs to free himself from. This could talk about a toxic relationship. That could be what he's retreating from and freeing himself so that he can heal and ascend. But right now, he has this deep, dying passion for you. He has a deep passion for you. And he's not expressing it. And that's what the deception is. The deception is he's still in a connection that he's trying to get himself out of. And it is very easy for us to say, well, why don't he just leave? See, it's different from for men and women. When we're completely, mentally disconnected from a person, we can't take it no more. We out. And usually the woman will give you chance at the chance before she's mentally gone. You get what I'm saying? Like you mentally check out first and then be like, you know what, I'm done with this shit. I can't take it. But in the case of these divine masculines, they were put under a lot of pressure. They had built a whole home, whole family over there, even though that was not the person that they were supposed to do it with. They was doing the right thing with the wrong person. And they had to figure that out on their own because in their head, in their mind, they felt that that shit was right for a second. But the whole time they were lying to themselves because their passion and their heart and their love has always came back to you. It never left. It always came back to you, even if they distracted themselves. Y'all, I'm not gonna be able to read all the things. I'll read it at the end, and then I'll answer some questions for you guys. But this is deep. Like I feel like as he heals more, the more he gets to know himself, the more he starts to understand this connection. And the more that he starts to love himself, the more he begins to love you, and admit that he loves you. But first he has to love himself. Because if he don't love himself, you know how the saying go. So yeah, it's not gonna be like I feel like we know the fairy tale side of this relationship. We do. We know how things will end up and you will be happy with each other, but I feel like right now once they free themselves from that person, they're going to need a little bit of time to heal. Some of them probably already retreated and is already in the healing process. But even when y'all get when y'all get together and y'all get in reunion, it's now you're going to have to take time to get to know each other all over again. You get what I'm saying? But this time it's going to be open and y'all both going to be on the same page with wanting to know and learn each other more. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, and just I feel like it will start in a lighthearted energy. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, playfulness. So, to be honest with you, it's been enough heavy ass energy on this journey, okay? Um, and when your masculine finally comes, why put a whole bunch of pressure on him when he just got out of a situation? You get what I'm saying? So once he come in, he's gonna want to just have fun and get back to that playfulness and that joy and that comfort zone with you. You get what I'm saying? And then you guys will open up and have a mature conversation about the things that do need to come up. You get what I'm saying? Thanks, Trees. I appreciate you. So yeah, it's gonna happen though. Everything is working out for you. Like for real, you gotta believe that shit because what you think about is what you manifest. And I know I say that all the time. It's because it's real. And I be telling myself that. That's why I say it all the time. It's become a habit. I made better habits with the way I think and the things I think about and the things that I believe in and the things I put my emotions in. I don't let my emotions get involved unless it's something that I want to manifest. You get what I'm saying? But you guys will reconnect. And let me tell you something, y'all gonna get away. For some of you, it's different for each one of you, okay? You know your situation and what you've been manifesting. But for some of you, your masculine ready to just come swoop you up, you know, put a ring on that finger, um, have some healing sex, some baby making sex. I know I talk a lot of sexual. This is, because this is my point of view of this journey, and I feel like sometimes we discredit the sexual side of it when that's a big ass part of this journey. Because remember, twin flames have a lot of sexual energy, and with you guys in separation, I know it's been pent up. So a lot of us been like, well, hey, where he at, when he coming, how long this about to take. But once you get past wanting to know all the details about it and just accept it for what it is and let go and allow spirit to just bring this shit in fruition, that's when things will start moving faster for you. But if you're still in that yearning and need to know and that's when things is still going to go in a delay, because it's you that still need more healing. Time is just an illusion. Time is man-made. All right, so let me get into some tarot. Let me put some tarot in it real quick. See what they talking about. What's up, y'all? Hey, Sonia. You have to know. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy that I have my soul family, our soul family, y'all. Like, y'all the shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all the shit. And literally, y'all uplift each other. Y'all uplift me. It motivates me and inspires me to want to do more. Listen, we all have different gifts and talents. And it's time to, show it in a creative way, in a loving way, in your own way. Let's see what's going on. Well, Nine of Pentacles. This talks about that single, independent person. Look, with the Ten of Cups, because I turned this around because it's easier for me to be able to read two cards at once, because, it'll really express what's really going on. Okay? Oh, by the way, that's a note to some of you who do tarot or want to do tarot. Spirit is saying right now, just do it. You ain't got to be the best. I wasn't the best, and I'm still learning. I'm still growing. You get what I'm saying? But just start. So anyway, back to the reading. Somebody feeling very possessive over you. You see him? This is undying passion. I'm going to put this under passion. Because even though this the Nine of Pentacles, and it could talk about somebody being single, independent, working hard on their self and working hard on becoming their best self by themselves. This is somebody who spent a lot of time by themselves. But in this card, this talks about a masculine that can be a little obsessive and a lot of possessive. He's like cutting her hair like, I owned you. You're mine. That song, Save It For Me by Trey Songz, keeps coming on. So, yeah, he's praying that. And that song I heard earlier that resonated too, Exchange by Bryson Tiller. Yeah, he's saying that same thing. Like, he hoping, praying to God that you saving it for him, because the thing is, this has been a long process, and it took a while for him to really realize who you are to him and what you mean to him. And it took a long time for you to fully learn the lessons of letting go and allowing spirit and surrender. So now that he finally realizes what is going on, he's like, please, God, Lord, please don't don't let nobody else have he's praying. Like, this is part of his prayers, because he's very possessive. He like, look, if I'm gonna do it my own way, He want ownership over that thing. And you just like willing to let him. Like your heart is open for this man. Like this woman has on all green, you know. She feeling very sexual, sensual. That coin, that's his heart that he gave to you. You already got his heart in the palm of your hand. Okay. And he's also praying like, this woman has my heart. Please don't break it. Like he's feeling very, this is why he's feeling so possessive and controlling and shit right now, because you own his heart. But he owns yours too. It's just you learned how to control. I mean, some of us, I ain't gonna sit there and say we all mastered it 100%, but we're trying to get there. And some of us have gotten to that space where we mastered the art of letting go and just allowing and just attracting. You know what I mean? You definitely attracted him. If you wanted your masculine, like he's full on masculine and ready to be the man that he needs to be for you. After maybe walking away, look, y'all, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. With the 8 of Cups, I can't make this shit up. Look, all right, let me put that down. So after walking away, 8 of Cups. But if you look at this card, this is what made me say that first. Can y'all see it? The 10 of Cups. Okay? 1010. Y'all could have been seeing 1010. Y'all could have been seeing a lot of angel numbers, especially like 111, 1111. If you've been seeing 333 a lot, that's talking about how your manifestations are right there at arm's reach. So this talks about him may have walked away from this great love because he didn't fully understand it. He didn't fully understand it at that time. I feel like it was something that looked very shiny over here. You see what I'm saying? He went to something that was glittering over here. It was just glitter though. It wasn't gold. You see what I'm saying? You got the real gold nugget. See, the thing is, your golden nugget was very small, but it was real. And this gold was very big and large and loud. Talking about karmic things and karmic people. And so he kind of turned his back on you to go test, test out that gold. And he found out that shit washed off in the rain. When the rain really fell and that tower really came and brought that lightning storm and washed away all the things that wasn't solid, yeah, that gold washed away too. Or that glitter, that paint. You get what I'm saying? So now he like ready to spin the block. Like he ready to spin the block, but this time, you know, this is now let's keep it real here, y'all. Let's keep it real quick. I'm gonna come back to them cards. But let me tell you why it's okay for him to spin the block versus other people that you know don't stand a chance. It's because he is the one that has your whole heart, and he is the one, and maybe the only one, that's willing to change to be a better person, not only for himself but for you. So yeah, it's okay for him to spin a block, especially if he coming in this energy, wanting to spend his lifetime with you, 10 of Pentacles, because you give him this great wish fulfillment, this like the way you make him feel, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. He wants you to have his babies. Like, first of all, let's just say this, like, don't be afraid to get, real nasty and creative with your masculine. Walk around that house in just a robe sometimes, the kids, whatever. You gotta figure out how you're gonna do it. Put some heels on with it though. Sometimes be in that kitchen cooking with heels on. He coming home from work, have one of them cute little outfits, little maid outfits, little, you know what I mean? Like, with just be cooking with just an apron and some heels and some thigh high stockings that come under your butt cuff, shit like that. I feel like your masculine is ready to embrace and spin a block for that real gold, not because he wants the gold. You are the gold. So he wants the chance to prove to you that he is stable. He can give you that long-term loving. He will love you for life. He will fulfill you emotionally. Like this man, like she's feeding him, he's feeding her. Like right now, he's watching you from the sideline, praying that you don't turn your back on him. Look, because while he's finally well on his way, Six of Swords. I'm gonna come back to that, but he's well on his way into becoming the emperor. But he had to walk away from you. That song "Pretty Wings" by Maxwell. This could have been you. This talks about you as well. Had to let him be free to find his own wings so that he can learn how to soar. So now that he's ready to soar, he's trying to spin the block. And she's like, remember when I was offering you my golden nugget and you didn't want it? You left it for that big fake ass. Say no. But no, it's deeper than that. You know, it's about forgiveness too as well. I make jokes about it, but in all reality, like you have to forgive your masculine, even if you don't want to reconnect. That's your own decision. You get what I'm saying? You have to make that decision though to know if you want to reconnect or not. Um, yeah. So this person, he was very stubborn. This took a long time. I also feel like Divine Feminine. This is talks about you being a little stubborn now. Because I feel like it did take a long time, and I feel like he built a lot of love elsewhere while you were building a lot of love for him. And now that you finally are finding you are and feeling free, and now you found your own wings, and your wings is bigger now, and now you know how to soar. You're kind of like I want it, but the trust is gone a little bit. It's like, you know, how do I know? Like what's gonna make me if I put in 8 cups? What if I put in this ninth cup and don't, you know, get the version of you that I deserve? Am I still gonna get that old version? That's just the old way that you know about him. He is no longer that. He is no longer that version of him. So now that he want to come back, he want to do it the right way. And if he does open up and express, because remember, your person did not really fully express to you his true love. He was in denial and deception for a long time about it. So for some of you, he may have. Some of you, it could have been recent. You may have gotten a "I love you" and little things, but you never really got the full version of him because other things and people had his attention too. Now you are a priority. He wants to make you a priority in his life. And he's praying that you forgive him for the things that he may have did, you know, when he was a little immature and his night energy, you know what I'm saying? Not really able to see what was in front of him. Okay? Because he had, you see that dark shadow in this deck, that's the devil. He had the devil on his shoulder, you know, trying to block this union, keep it blocked, but whole time you still stay connected. It's still a connection that's going to always be there for life. So you have free will to choose. But if you're here with me right now, I know for a fact that you're considering this reunion. Uh-huh. So I feel like some divine feminists are like acting like, you know, you ain't super excited. Some of you probably don't know, like, damn, should I just accept them back in and just let them have sex? And then, you know what I'm saying, after all of this, like, how should I go about it? And I feel like you should do what your intuition is telling you to do at that time. You know, y'all may be in a position where, you know, y'all sit and talk, you know, do whatever. Some masculines might want to take you somewhere. Y'all might get a room somewhere or whatever the case is for y'all. But you do what you feel. Like, this, it's no expectations, or, you know, you don't know how things are going to go. You just know that they're going to happen. So you allow certain things to be a mystery, and spirit is going to blow your mind. You get what I'm saying? It's okay to not know everything. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, if you want the truth first and honesty before, you give up the flower, that's a beautiful thing as well. You know what I mean? But he's definitely coming though. He's coming in his emperor energy, and it's been taking a while. This time it's taking time because we're cooking a whole emperor here. He up in the oven ready to bust out because he can't take the heat no more. He's got the hots for you. Okay? So he ready to bust up out that oven because he ready. He's healed enough. He's ascended enough. He's taking the time to free himself to retreat and go take time to himself so that he can ascend. Your love life is ascending, and he's healing some family issues as well. He's like healing from multiple things. It's like it's not just a karmic partner. It's like karmic people, places, and things. It was multiple things. He had a lot of weight on his shoulder, and you have been very patient. You should give yourself a pat on the back. Clap, let me clap. Because you have came a long way. If you're here right now and you understand exactly what I'm talking about because you on this journey, or you could be new at this journey and you want some guidance, like you could hit me up. I'm doing readings all the time. So um yeah, this person is in the process of walking away from somebody and becoming single. But in that process, even though they're single, in their heart they know who they want to be with. They want they 10-10. They want the person that they ended things with to come back into fruition. 11-11 is after that. The reunion. You get what I'm saying? New beginnings. It's a lot happening here, y'all. Let me take a second. Yes, come on, yes, a long way. Yes, yes. I'm grateful I learned so much about myself during each separation. I'm so happy for you and I'm proud of you. Um, we learning each day, and we're at that point where now we can grow and learn together with our masculine and also our soul tribe. Um, so you're not only manifesting your masculine, you're also manifesting your soul tribe. You get what I'm saying? Because when the twin flames start to come in a reunion, that's when you'll be able to just know if that couple is for you. Like, couples that you probably end up, you know, linking up, going on couples vacations and stuff like that, double dates and stuff. But it has to be genuine because on this journey, a lot of us had to become solo and cut off most of the people, places, and things that we've known. You get what I'm saying? In order to follow our higher calling, and it has been lonely, cutting off some certain people and things, but we had to take that loneliness and realize that we had to become our own best friends, that we gave a lot of love. We gave a lot of love to so many people that just didn't deserve it, or they wasn't healed enough to understand it. You get what I'm saying? And including our masculine, because at that time they wasn't healed enough. And we attracted a lot of broken people. Most of the divines are givers, but this was given. Just give, because you that's one of your love languages. Acts of service, buying gifts and just showing. That's how you show your appreciation and stuff like that. And I feel like so many people turned their back on you or was using you. Even some of the divine masculines, a part of them did not want to use you, but they couldn't get away from you. So they accepted your gifts, but they just wasn't ready to give to you at that time. And they lied to themselves for a long time about it. And now he don't want to lie no more. He don't want to lie no more. He's been thinking about you. He dreams that you somewhere put up and on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, this sound a little selfish, but kind of on hold, on ice. And not on hold meaning your life stops, you're not working, you're not hanging with people, just waiting for him though, because he has been through a lot and it has made him strong. And he's not having sex with nobody else but you. So he don't want you having sex with nobody else. I say that because he got his Sloan in his hand. Look at them boots, y'all. He ain't about to fucking play with y'all. Y'all see his boots? He ready to kick some ass about you, okay? All right, he got his rain boots. Those are thigh high rain boots. What is that? You know what I'm saying? What he got? Oh, he got the slippers on. That's his leg. Those. Listen, let me tell you. He got his guard. He's ready to put his guard down with you. You know? He's ready to put his guard down. He got his cape on and shit. Like, he the emperor. He bold. Like, he walk around the house naked and shit just with a towel on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he ready to put that cape on and truly, because, he has a higher calling here too. So first he had to save himself. And now he's ready to come protect you. Because you're like a trophy. You're like something to protect. You're something to cherish. He wants to cherish you now. Because the more he awaken and ascend to who he truly is and his purpose here, the more he understands why he's supposed to be here for you. A lot of divine feminines have these beautiful gifts. These masculines do too. But you have gifts that, put you out there in a way, especially if you're in the tarot world or you doing spiritual gifts. The world that doesn't understand, people that does not understand that part, the spiritual part of what's going on right now, they're going to try to look at you crazy, make you feel crazy, because they don't understand, or they fear the unknown and stuff like that. So he feels the need to want to protect you. You know what I mean? So this is like a swoop you up type of energy. And he just, right now, he just, getting his own shit together, focusing on his own, building his own empire so that he can have something to give you. And you ain't got to worry about nothing. You could just be put up somewhere chilling with your husband, walking around in robes and shit with him. You know what I'm saying? Quickies everywhere now. Quickies everywhere. All right? No place is safe. Quickies everywhere. For some of you, this could talk about an actual move. Give me 1 second, y'all. For some of you, this could talk about an actual move. Somebody could be moving. You could be moving. He could be moving. Y'all could be moving together. He could be coming to get you to move. He might need to move with you. It's like different things that's here. But one thing for certain, he's moving to calmer waters. His mental, he's either moved to calmer waters or on his way to moving to calmer waters. Because I feel like he's tired of all the bullshit, the mental mind games and, all the different things that come with the overthinking and stuff like that. So even though you guys are not in communication, he's ready to ground this relationship. And he's already made his mind up that he's coming. Okay? He's coming for sure. And some of you don't even see this coming. You ain't even looking, but you feel it, like, because you're connected. You're still connected. You're always connected. He's ready to offer you something now. Something that you can feel. Something solid. Your love is golden. And you were offering your love. He's ready to match that, but, take it a step further, engagement. Or whatever that means for you. For some of you, it could just start off with flowers and, him courting you. going out on dates and taking you out and stuff. I feel like it's a lot that you don't see coming. Some of you still allowing that devil to speak a little bit of fear into you, saying he's not coming. He's over there with that girl, still loving on that girl. No, 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 no. Trust the process. This is a process. And with your patience, it will be rewarded. It will. You will have the love of your life, a love of this lifetime. Some shit that you seen on those Disney channels and shit. But in order to get to the happily ever after, you must first go on that journey. So yeah, I do love fairy tales and stuff like that. Like, you know, and I believe in them. But in each fairy tale that you look at, they had to go on a journey to really truly find themselves and figure out what they really wanted before they can know that they wanted that happily ever after with their prince or princess. In this case, gods and goddesses. We awakening, baby. We awakening. Okay. To our true self. And realize that the devil is scared of you. For real, for real. He's scared of what you could become. Scared of you finding out who you truly are. So we were kept small for so long and mistreated and underpaid and undermined and underappreciated. You know? So we worked extra hard to try to prove who we are. Focused on what everybody else thinks and think of us and our appearance and everything about us, and no longer worried about what nobody thinks or nobody cares about, because at the end of the day, you had to pull back from those people that mistreated you so that you can learn how to treat yourself. If they stole from you or something like that, you give back to yourself. You stop giving so much to other people. We had to learn so many big, tough lessons. Whew. But we finally at a space where we are open to receive the same love that we was given. See, that's another thing. We were given so much and we was attracting takers, and we didn't notice that we had to allow ourselves to be open to receiving, because we never received. We was just always used to being a giver, but eventually you get drained if you're not receiving anything. We just simply expected people to match our heart. Most case they just didn't. If you find somebody that match your heart, that's rare. You better keep them, okay? And I feel like that's the time that we're coming in, because we learned how to love ourselves and we've been doing the self work. That's when we started to, we're starting to attract our tribe. And it's not just people on your tribe, it's animals as well. Um, it's different places that will show up for you that you never thought that you would be able to be sitting in. You about to sit with people with like minds, and you never would expect it to be in that position because of everything you went through. But because of everything you went through and you didn't give up on yourself, you deserve to be sitting in those high seats with people that understand you, that's on the same wave as you, that you know what I mean? Yeah. Whew. Yo, what's up? Yep, everybody ain't built like us. Definitely is rare for sure. A long journey. Yes, it's gonna all work itself out though. Everything gonna work itself out, y'all. Just keep believing. Keep writing down your goals. Especially around this full moon energy. It's a super moon that's here. Fully, fully believe in yourself. This month, this month of six is bringing harmony, peace, blessings to your home life. This is talks about, you know, changing your whole home dynamic. You get what I'm saying? Your whole home dynamic is about to change. So either you're about to uproot and move towards um uproot and move with your person, or your person uproot and moving with you, or y'all uprooting and moving together. You're moving with a person that you never lived with before. Y'all never was even in a relationship. Some of you are about to jump into something. And this is not a bad thing. That's why right now you've been getting to know each other, and um on a spiritual soul level, so that you'll at least know the person's soul. And everything else, that should, y'all just gonna find a understanding, a balance. Some things will have to be sacrificed, some things will change, but y'all will come to an understanding and agreements about things. Sometimes you will agree to disagree, you're not going to agree on everything, but this is a beautiful love that's unfolding. It took a long time, but things is about to speed up. There's about to be some action here. Knave of Wands, Knave of Cups. There's about to be some communications. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm gonna come back to the communication part, and I'm gonna express more on this. This Nine of Wands. The wounded warrior who keeps going, who's a little guarded, but he wants you there. In this case, he wants you there. Like, he doesn't want you saying nothing. He doesn't want to talk. It's not that he don't want you saying nothing. He can't handle what you have to say at this time. He's very sensitive. He's very sensitive when it comes to communication and stuff like that. Because he knows who you are to him now. And he wants you to be here with him, but he just can't take what you have to say at this exact time. He has to do this part on his own too. You guys are about to be able to, take on the world together, and love on the world together, and journey into this world together. You're about to get to that space. But right now he just needs that little bit of space so that, he can fix things, because that's a lot to have to uproot from one situation that he built on. He put a lot of time and effort into building into that, a lot of fight into that. And now he knows what he has to do, and he will do it. It's just now he has to, like, do it all over though. So he's needing a little patience, and what you say right now can hurt him if you were to be, you know, um, aggressive. And with the wands, that's fire energy. You just want to talk. You wanna come to an understanding. You, for real, you just want to hear your baby's voice. You want to hug him. You want to just love on him. You just want to be face to face with him and give him kisses. But right now, he still has work to do. To get to that 10 of pentacle, I mean that 10 of yeah, that too. He has work to do to get to that, but to get that to that 10th wand, so he can finally put down the burdens. But right now he's still carrying a lot of burdens, and he wants you to be there. He willing to carry you. He wants you to, just sit with him and understand and be patient while he's going through this process. Yeah. So he's longing to communicate with you. He's longing to hear your voice and talk to you, and he wanna dance with you. Sometimes, for some of you, when you hug your person, you always put your leg up and shit, like, you know. He wants that. He wants to witness that. He wants to witness you. He wants to be under you. He wants to smell you again, like, you know a lot of you may wear your hair long. In the summertime, you wear your long flowing dresses. Like, he want to be all up under that. I'm also getting, like I said, quickies everywhere. You get what I'm saying? Quickies everywhere. So, sometimes no undies and stuff like that. But this is how he feels. He wants to open up and talk to you and tell you how passionate he is. He wants to speak to you in a passionate way. He wants to be passionate with you. Like, he wants to love on you. Like, he admires you. Like, you may not see this, but he thinks about the times you guys shared. But he not only thinks about the times you guys shared, he's thinking about how he want to get have those things again. He be up at night, maybe texting you or writing a letter. He could even be writing a song, but sometimes he gets writer block, or sometimes he doubts himself and second guess himself, and he'll start writing or typing, and then he'll stop. He'll write. He'll write and he'll be for certain, like, and then he's like, oh, no, 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 because he'll talk himself out of it because he cares too much about what you would think or how you gonna feel, or like, how should I even say this, like, what should I say, how do I start this off, because after going through, all the things that you guys have went through, and him finally realizing, seeing the bigger picture about it, and it's like, oh, it hit him. It did hit him. A lot of things hit him. He went through a whole process. He went through guilt and jealousy, and of how he felt about you and his journey. This has been a lot on him, just like it has been on you. He's thought of you as much as you thought of him. So he's trying to figure out, how do I get back to this loving ass energy, and it frustrates him sometimes because I feel like he beats himself up. He's like, why don't I just do it? Like, I need to just do it. I need to just send it. But it's always something that's saying, like, what if, what if I offer her this and she turn her back against me? But really, that's just the devil playing tricks with him. Because really, if he offer it, you're ready to accept it. Because even here on the Two of Swords, you still have your leg on him while he's giving you this, but you have your head turned and your eyes closed as if you're like, I'm gonna make his ass work for this. Okay, you gotta work for it now. And he's just hoping that you accept it. He's hoping, but he knows he has to put in work. He does. And he will. He will. He'll let his guard down. Right now, he just don't know how you're going to react. So that could be why deception is here. He's still not. He talks himself out of just sending it, and that's due to um, third party situations. That's due to heartbreak. He may have played with your heart and never poured his heart out and expressed it. You may have poured your heart out in different ways. For some of you, it could have been sexually. Because remember, you guys both have healing sex. And when you have sex together, it's out of this world. But there were literally a third party situation. For some of you, could have been third party partnership, jobs, could have been multiple people, family, whatever that was for you. But I feel like whatever it was, it definitely was a touchy situation. It was just like, that's why we had to have a lot of patience and a lot of understanding. He's finally ready to sing the same song you're singing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to make music together, for real, for real. Y'all about to make more than music, because that shit he's coming back to you, and he's going to help heal your heart, and it could be through music. You guys could be musicians, but he has to heal this. That's why it's on the side of healing family issues. He has to heal from this third party who was a dark entity, and he didn't know who he was dealing with. You were acting out of love, and it was a lot of things he just didn't understand about you. You know what I mean? You were different. You were foreign. This person was a lot like the person that he would go for at that time. You get what I'm saying? It seemed like a win, and technically it was, if you want to look at the bigger picture of it, because it pushed him in a position to heal and love himself and learn what he won't tolerate no more from anybody. you know? And I feel like he definitely has to heal from this, you know. He's ready to cut off people, places, and things. It was definitely a blockage in communication, and that could have broke your heart many a times. The way he communicated or lack thereof. But we got the Six of Cups with the Nine of Cups. 6 9 9 6 3 6 9. Look, 3 9 6. The Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups. Okay. Wow, this is heavy. I'm about to stop this reading shortly, but before I do, right? This is the reunion card. That's what this whole reading is about. The road to reunion. You know, the road to remembering who you truly are and remembering who each other are, you know, different dimensions, lifetimes, you know, some people call them. Um, Everything is here now, the present, everything. So I feel like, you know, you're remembering what that love feel like, what that kiss feel like. Right now, you're remembering more than ever. You know, missing him. You can have pictures, old pictures that you look at. You know, you got old memories too that you keep. You know, and he does too. This talks about reuniting with each other, fulfilling each other's wishes. That will make both of you happy to reunite. And this time now he has the green on. Look, after healing from a heartbreak, I feel like he's in this process now. He's healing from a heartbreak. He's also heartbroken that he broke your heart. Like, it's a lot of emotions and thoughts that he is healing from, you know, especially of how things went. You know, sometimes you replay those things in your head. Sometimes you don't even know how to get them out. You want to get them out. He's detaching, freeing himself energetically from karmic ties and deceptive people and his deceptive ways and anything that's going to stop him from ascending. He's coming back to fulfill your wishes. Where we at? He's coming back to fulfill your wishes. Okay? And have this partnership. This partnership means more to him. It means a lot to him. It means a lot to have you. Okay? I told you he want to sweep you up off your feet. This the type of energy y'all just be in the kitchen, because I talk about quickies, but like at the end of the day, it's not always about quickies. You get what I'm saying? This that long loving. This that, you know, love you long time loving. You know, that's that tear up. You know? You get what I'm trying to say? You be tearing up, crying, just tears of joy, passion, pleasure, everything. You know, like some of you may tear when you have sex with your masculine the next time, but he just wants to love you and take his time with loving you now, love you correctly. It's very passionate. And you will be able to feel this very soon. You're about to be very happy very soon. 6 9 3 3 6 9. I'm gonna end it here with the Ten of Wands. Okay. He is now finally getting ready, if not ready, after going through a battle, trying to figure out what he needs to do, wanting to come hold you, wanting to come pick you up and carry you. And it could be a burden. It could be a burden right now because he built a life elsewhere and now he has to restart it. But this is a burden that he's ready to carry, because it's going to be easier this time because now he knows what to do. Like, this is a beautiful ass love. By the fall time, you guys are going to be well off with pregnancies and whatever, wherever you're at. Like how slow or how fast y'all want to take it. This is Wands. Shit happen fast when you're in that Wands energy. It's whatever you want, like ripping off the clothes. Y'all gonna be where y'all want to be, okay? By then, very strong. It's gonna be very strong, but it's also gonna be an ending to the burdensome cycles and not following your passions. You are each other passions. You also are each other muse. You are each other muse, where you inspire each other. You learn from each other. When you are around each other, you start to get so many creative ideas, and your creativity just be ready to flow freely. And I feel like, not to keep talking about the past, but I feel like that's what made, when they creative juice, when they got around you and you got around them, y'all start, the creativity started to rise. Like, you would come up with business ideas, all types of shit. You'd be like, yo, you ever been around somebody and that shit just be coming? Like, yeah, like you making up other business ideas and stuff like that for other people. Like, oh, you should do this. You would be good at this and stuff like that. So it's like he used that creativity and took it elsewhere, because that's where he thought he was supposed to be, because his ego was still at play heavy. We are talking about somebody who is now finally ready to drop the ego. He is moving towards that. He is moving towards dropping his ego, if he hasn't already, because this six of cups, nine of cups, three of pentacles, that type of energy, that's on the road to reunion. Like, and it's going to happen. It may have taken a long time, but a lot of love has built within that time. And with the love that you guys already shared in the past, but with him finally realizing how much love that has always been there, he is now ready to bring this into fruition, something that you can touch. He's ready to touch you, hold you, and feel you. You guys, I'm not gonna do the question and answer, John, but I'm gonna do another live tomorrow, and I will do it on that one, okay? Because this ended up going longer than I thought it would be. We got 66 people in the chat right now. We got 66 people in the chat. That energy portal is strong, okay? This is bringing forth that reunion, okay? This was definitely the right title. I overthought it a little bit at first. I'm like, what should I name this? And then I said to myself, don't overthink it. And then as soon as I said that, it just came to me, like the road to reunion. Short and simple and straight to the point. If he could say anything, what would it be? I really appreciate y'all. I want to say that to y'all. I do. I appreciate every last one of y'all who interact with me, who watch this video. Whether you say, write in the comments or anything. Make sure you like this, if you resonate with this, if you feel guided to. You get what I'm saying? Share if you like. Alright, what can you say? If you could say anything, what does your masculine want to say to you? A couple cards. Do he want to say anything? He like, look, you said enough. I done said it all. Because I know some of these masculines be like, yo, she be just telling every daggone thing. Because we all got masculine and feminine within us. So, them downloads, I'm open to receive my inner guidance. You know what I'm saying? I'm tapped in with my higher self. Gotta get tapped in, tuned in, turned on. Okay? Tapped in, tuned in, turned on. I'm talking about. Okay. Abandoned. And that's going to go under healing. Because he's healing from abandonment issues. He may realize he has abandoned you. And he's sorry. He said, I love you. Didn't mean to abandon you. Can we heal this? Yeah, I care. I care about you. I care about you. Money issues. So that could be something he is freeing himself from, or that could be part of the reason he didn't come forward. He may have been dealing with some financial issues. That's definitely on the Ten of Pentacles. This also telling me that once he freed himself from a toxic, deceptive situation and really go towards his passion, um, he will no longer have money issues. Money will never be an issue. Okay? Um, your rejection would destroy me. Your rejection would destroy me. I am full of pain. So your masculine is really going through a lot. That Three of Swords is out here. The Two of Swords out here. He definitely has some healing that's happening or needs to happen after finally facing the truth about things that he may not have seen, but the wool is no longer over his eyes. you know. And he is like, that's why the first card that came out, y'all remember? The Nine of Pentacles, but this Nine of Pentacles talks about possession and, feeling a little obsessive because he does not want you to reject him. Because, like, he's coming, where that card at? He coming for a fact, for sure, to offer you something. And it could be, he wants your hand in marriage. Like, look, he putting a ring on it. He want to put a ring on it. Right? You're the person he want to marry, and he's hurting at this time. So send your masculine some prayers and healing. Also, if you feel hurt still, you feel like you still hurt in this process, then say some prayers for yourself as well. I'm praying for you too. That you free yourself from any doubts or fears or anything that is stopping you from fully getting to your goals, to bringing this union into fruition. You get what I'm saying? And it starts with union with ourself. But he says he's full of pain. I think of you constantly. You ever love somebody so hard it hurt? It was so many different energies. Yo, this shit is crazy. On the road to reunion. But now that you're finally in reunion, okay, we're going to speak it into existence. Now that you're finally in reunion, right? You get to be free from all of that and just love on each other, and you'll be able to open up and express to each other and teach each other lessons. The lessons that you learned all these, y'all learned separate lessons, but a lot of lessons y'all learned the same, had went through the same thing. It probably just was a little different so that y'all can still be relatable at the same time, but y'all bring different things to the table. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he said, I think of you constantly and too many responsibilities. So maybe that's what he's going through. He has too many responsibilities that he was attached to um, financially. And that is why he couldn't connect with you. He could have abandoned you. He could have ghosted you. But he does say he care about you. What I said to you still haunts me. Yeah, he think about when he was spiritual growth is in the reverse, and I remember you. He thinks about those times that he may have expressed some things when he was in his lower energy and wasn't understanding of who you are. He did not know who the fuck you was. And now that he is growing, he know who you are, and he's like, yo, I said that shit to her. Like, that's why he full of pain, because he constantly thinks about all types of things. And he does love you. He loves you, and he's finally getting to a space where he's loving himself unconditionally, because he definitely puts you in a third party situation, but he is freeing himself from that. He is retreating from that person. He also wants to retreat and get away with you. Okay, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, healing family issues. Okay, healing things. Some of you may have grew up without your parents, or grew up with parents that may have not been able to be present because they had their own stuff going on. You know what I mean? It's about letting go and forgiving, and understand everybody got their own journey, and we all have choices, and we chose the light. A lot of them chose the dark. You get what I'm saying? So they had to go through their own issues. You had to break free from their dark hole and from that darkness so that you can shine your light on them. You freed them. You helped free your bloodline. This shit is deep. You're in the process of freeing your bloodline. Free yourself from deception, from the darkness. And you protect it along the way. There's nothing they can do to stop you. No, nothing no man could do to stop this. What you built already. You already did it. It's already done. And so it is. Thank y'all. Say a prayer for yourself and your masculine. Be kind and gentle to yourself and your masculine. Namaste.